Hi, I'm Brian Krebs. I'm here to tell you about a game-changing software product that I've poured my heart and soul into for the last 4 years, and the company that's going to build a $27 billion industry around it. Our product, DBVS, is a first-of-its-kind enterprise software application that allows companies across all industries to maximize their existing investments in database software. Most companies show 100% return on investment in under a year. Work started on DBVS in 2007 based on a glaring gap in the market. In 2009, CEO Peter Udenzi and I officially founded Database Versioning Systems. I've used my 10 years of experience in management, process, and software development to design DBVS's proprietary technology and put together a best-of-breed research and development team. Peter has brought with him his 30 years of experience in business building and IT, having led a successful software firm as CEO for over 10 years. Our total available market is essentially the database market, which grows annually at 14%. With the current features of DBVS, we can service about 90% of it, which is $27 billion. Our target market is medium to large businesses who've already invested in both database and software configuration management, or SCM, software, which is the vast majority of that segment. DBVS is in a brand new space we're calling database change management, which sits between two worlds, database software and SCM software. SCM is an IT discipline that's used to optimize processes, protect software assets, and increase quality through automation. SCM software is a $7 billion industry growing rapidly at 28%. Basically, every medium to large organization across every industry, from the NSA to the Department of State to Bank of America, Moody's, Motorola, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and those are just to name a few that we've consulted for personally, have IT departments that manage software and databases. SCM software is considered essential by these organizations to maximize their software investments. So why aren't they using SCM software to manage their databases too? The answer is that current SCM software is not designed for databases, and it's essentially trying to force a square peg into a round hole, until DBVS. We're really bringing the SCM principles that they've already identified as beneficial investments to the databases that house the data that they build their businesses on. DBVS charges customers based on the number of users that will be using the software. This correlates well with the perceived value and the return on investment. 20% of the licensing fees is charged annually for support and maintenance. Finally, services including installation, customization, and general consulting are charged at $2,000 per day. Sales can range from $50,000 to over $500,000. Our marketing strategy is a three-pronged approach: distribution partners, an internal sales team, and a unified advertising and evangelism campaign. Current strategic partners include IBM, Microsoft, Oracle, and MKS. These companies are leaders in the complementary database and SCM software industries. Their clients are squarely in our target market, which makes them perfect distributors. In addition, our internal sales team handles leads and manages existing accounts. Finally, our advertising campaign utilizes highly targeted channels like Google AdWords and SCM publications like CM Crossroads to reach new customers. Currently, our main competition is a completely manual process, which we can beat almost every time as long as the IT budget's there. Therefore, usually we don't need to displace any other solution. There are also a couple of small software vendors with offerings similar to DBVS, including DB Maestro and DB Ghost, but they are without the resources to position themselves as leaders and don't have the top-end features enabled by our proprietary technology. For that reason, they're unable to meet the needs of medium to large businesses. The main barrier to entry is the high cost of research and development. Large players would rather grow by acquisition than siphon internal resources away from their core businesses. There is already a strong precedent for buyouts in the database and SCM spaces, including our current partners like IBM and Oracle. Our exit strategy is to divest in 5 years for $125 million at a 5 times revenue multiple, which is in line with PTC's recent $300 million purchase of one of our partners, MKS. So far, we've been mostly bootstrapped with about $350,000 invested by management and a small investment from an external investor, but we realize speed to market is essential. We're asking for $500,000 in exchange for 15% in company equity. Those funds will be used to expand R&D, launch aggressive marketing initiatives, and cover minimal overhead costs. DBVS is an idea whose time has come. Database change management may be a new concept now, but it won't be long before it's the de facto standard. This is not a matter of if, but of when. Thanks for your time.